Welcome back to Middlefield Custom Sawmill. Today we have a pine log on the mill, and I'm going to cut some 1x6s because I still need a bunch for Robert. And this is a good sized pine log. Let's see how big it is. It's 19 inches at the small end. It's almost 9 feet long. It's 25 by 27. So there's a lot of butt swell down here. So the first couple cuts I take, they're probably going to look heavy at this end, but they'll be minimal at that end. I don't know, it's a rainy, miserable day, but I'm dry under here. I'm going to saw some. So let's get to it. Pine smells so good. I ought to be able to get some boards out of that. So what we're doing here, is that flat? What we're doing here is going wavy. That's what we're doing here. I hate these logs. I'll just have to cut it real slow. I'm using oil for lubricant, cooking oil, vegetable oil. I get it used and I filter it and I just put it in a little bottle. But I'm going to end up using a lot of it, I guess. All right, let's take another board off. Alright, let's see if that's any flatter. This may be spruce. Doesn't feel flat. No, it's not. Frozen spruce. She does not want to cut flat. This is the worst part right here, but look at that. I can see daylight under there. A little bit over there, a little bit right there, a little bit more there. It's a tough log to cut. Anyway, I'm going to roll this up now. Put it up on its side. I'm going to get the water jug and put it up there because the oil's not cutting it. I'm going to run water and oil. It's going to be one of those days. Yep. Be right back. So the plan here is to take this log down to a 6-inch cant, flip it up on end and cut my 6-inch boards, and all the boards I cut off the top and the bottom doing that, I'll edge them down to 6-inch boards. Maybe I'll get one, maybe I'll get two, depending on how wide they are. But I thought I'd grab the pine log, and this wood, this looks like spruce. The knots just look like spruce knots, so I can't tell the difference between pine and spruce just from the log. I mean, there's the bark. Can you tell? It could be pine, it could be spruce. But I look at the knots, that looks like a spruce knot. So I've cut spruce before, and spruce usually, you see this branch, it usually swells up a lot at the branches. The more I look at this, the more I think it's spruce and not pine. Spruce is much harder to cut and get a flat cut. I don't know why. It's a conifer. I mean, it should be soft wood, but the knots are hard. really hard. Doesn't matter. Spruce or pine, it'll still make fence boards. So I'm gonna flip it up and get a flat edge there and just keep going with this thing until I got straight edges. That's a big log. All right, put that back piece in. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Maybe I'll just flip it all the way down. And I gotta put my toe board down. Don't forget the toe boards. Look, a big yellow X. Somebody wanted this tree cut down. It's not gonna work. Oh, yeah. Sure, why not? All right, let's cut the top off that. So what I did there was a test. Up until here, I didn't use any cooking oil. I just used water. From here to here, I used cooking oil, and then from here to the end, I sped it up a little bit to see what gives me the best results. That's a big heavy piece of wood. And I put a new blade on. I got one of my resharp blades, a really sharp resharpened blade, because that other blade, it cut through that oak log the other day, and I know there was a lot of dirt on that log, and it got a little dull. It's not too bad, but... All right, so where I sped up, I got ripples. It's smooth up to here. From there to here, it's smooth. Here, I'll just show you. The whole thing is flat. So at the start, there was no oil, and I got a good smooth cut. Right about here where these knots are, I started using oil. You can see I got a little bit of ripples right where I slowed down a little when I grabbed the oil. And then I was going at the same speed, very slow but moving steady all along here. And then I sped up, and there's the ripples. So slow it is, but you can see that's nice and flat all the way down. So I got a good cut anyway, so I'll get some good boards now. So nice flat cut. I'm gonna get a few boards off of this, and hopefully it keeps cutting flat. I want to show you guys this. So I made that one cut. You can see the sap is not building up on my blade. I mean, this is all loose stuff. See how that comes off real easy? See that? Nice and clean. That's what cooking oil does. I mean, the water keeps it cool, but the cooking oil keeps the sap from sticking to the blade. Bugs. still a good flat cut. I want to stop about 3 inches above the pith here. And I'm at about 4.5 right now. So I'm going to take one more board and then flip it over again. So on this side I should be down far enough. Nice and flat. Alright. That new blade really did the trick. You can see I'm still cutting through these major knots. I mean, these things they are hard. But it's cutting good. And this is about 12 inches here. I ought to be able to get 2 6-inch boards. Yeah, it's going good. And I gotta turn this thing over again. Oh, and this is the bumpy side. I want this side on the bottom. Oh yeah. Sure, George. Go for it. I can't hold it there. Oh no, I can. Oh, sure. Back up there, you. The pith is at 7.5 inches. It's at 10 inches over here. All right, 1.5 it is. Oh man, how'd you guys get all full of sawdust? Is that even gonna hit? No, it's never easy. I gotta move the whole log that way. Just an inch, just 1 inch. Really, you better not fall. You know what? Let's play it safe. I'm bringing the forks in to make sure it doesn't fall over. Because I never trust a log. I brought the forks in so it can't fall that way, and I got the log dogs so it can't fall this way, because you can't trust a log. So now all I got to do is nudge it down towards the other end. That looks perfect. Oh yeah. Skid steer's really tough to get in when you got the forks up. 10.5. So cut the top so it's flat, lay it down, take a couple boards off this side till it's down to 6, flip it up, cut the bottom, and then cut boards. Simple, right? See, when it's only 10.5 inches thick, I can cut a whole lot faster and stay nice and flat. Oh yeah, that looks good. Oh, yeah. Probably 4 boards I can get out of that. So 6 inches puts me right there. Sawdust. Let's make a mark at 6.5 inches. Okay, so here's what I did. I came in, I took the saw, and I made a mark at 6.5 inches. So I can cut boards down to this line, and then I'm really close to 6 inches here, and I want to flip it up and saw it when it's 6 inches. So "16 inches wide up here, 16 there, 18 there, and it is spruce, by the way. The sawdust, I had some pine sawdust. This is much whiter, so." All right, that last cut, 1/2 inch thick, just to get me down to a 6 inch cant. Let's stand this up. Oh yeah, there we go. That's 6 by 16. That's pretty big. All right, I am just gonna run down along here and just cut this all the way down, 1 inch boards, 6 inches wide, until I run out of wood. I just want to show you guys something. That's all the way in, okay? That's 16 inches. So the narrowest that you can go with that is 16 inches. That's the LT15 wide. All right, let's cut this baby. This is the part I like. Yeah, I know it's just spruce, but I had the water. So I'll give you a look at the wood here. That's the heartwood. That's the sapwood. There's more heartwood on that one. These will make really nice fence boards. You can see there's a lot of knots in the wood. But for fence boards, they're not structural, so Should work good. I still have about 7 boards to go. So you remember at the beginning where I was cutting crooked? Here's how the board should look. But those crooked boards, that's what it looks like. That's terrible. It's just that one in the middle. But yeah, thick and thin lumber company, Robert. You don't need that one. Oh well, I got 6 more. I got some stickers over here. 3 more, I don't know, 10-foot long stickers. So the stickers, I always cut that when I'm edging because you just need stickers. So here's the boards. We got 6 over there on the saw. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 11. So call that 22, 23 boards here. They look pretty nice. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. It was a fun one. Cutting more boards for Robert's always fun. So see you next time, and thanks for watching, people. Bye. So for those of you who have been wondering where my sister's been all day today, shh. Can you see? She's in there making her videos for crafting instead of out here helping me saw. Oh well, she's having fun.